I mean, I have a lot of empathy for Black communities that have felt both over-policed and under-policed over these years, right? I mean, the crimes and the violence will happen in our communities, and there's no point in calling 911. Like, 911 is a joke, like, right? Like Public Enemy said back in the day. And so I think there are a lot of people who are getting fooled into thinking that Donald Trump is sending the National Guard to help that, to do something about that. What I would say to people who believe that is you have to understand in D.C., for instance, the National Guard is not going into the high crime areas. They're where the tourists are. They're where the white folks are. They're where the monuments are and the good restaurants are. They're in the visible places where tourists and where wealthy people are. They're not delving into the wards where it's also dangerous. And also, even if they did, National Guard has no arrest powers, no policing powers. There's something called the Posse Comitatus Act. It's in the Constitution. Our military cannot arrest our citizens. They're not allowed to do police work. So even if you see National Guard somewhere in your community, they can't do anything about crime. They can maybe stand there and watch. They're not allowed to arrest anyone. That's number one. Number two, the federalized police that they're sending in, they are harassing, not helping anyone. They're not solving crimes. They're not investigating crimes. And they're actually, as federal agents, not supposed to do that. So if there's a carjacking in the community, that's still your local police that are going to respond to that, not the National Guard and not the federal agents. And the last thing I'll say is the federal agents are coming in to make a visible presence to scare immigrants. That's their only purpose, is to scare, detain, and isolate and take immigrants off the street, to kidnap immigrants. They're not there to fight crime.